are some ideas for some lovely fondant flowers. This adds that little something extra to your already beautiful pound cakes. I'm taking the same fondant that I used to cover the pound cake, and something else I've done is change the tinting of the pink within the fondant. And this is a fondant rolling pin, and it rolls the fondant easily. And if you really want to control how thick you roll it, you can add the elastic bands on the side. And so it stops you from rolling it too thin. And I've got it as thin as these elastics will let me. And you've got such an assortment of flower cutters to choose from. This is an easy punch cutter. There we go. Pop it out. A more traditional style. And when you pick up your fondant cutters, they come with these tools. It's like a doweling with a rounded end to gently extract the flower. So I'll just keep rolling and cutting my fondant until I have an absolute bouquet. Before I put on the flowers, I actually want to put a nice ribbon detail on the edge of the cake. I first trim one end on a bias, that way it won't unravel. What I'm using to adhere the flowers on the cake and the ribbon is royal icing. And that's a combination of icing sugar, meringue powder, and a little bit of water, whipped until it's a thick consistency. And then you don't have to put too much royal on, just a little dot here and there to keep the ribbon in place. And then before I get to the end, I overlap and cut the ribbon again on the bias so it doesn't unravel. And a final little bit right on the ribbon itself. And it's time to put on the flowers. And remember, with royal icing, even if you pipe it onto the cake and you're not happy with it there, you just simply rub it right off. If you find it's a little damp, a little sprinkle of icing sugar will take away any sign of a mark. So I've got a lighter tone to build the contrast, and then take a darker tone. And when you press down, see how it lifts up the petals? And then to finish the flower, a little dot of royal. I'll just keep building flowers. So I have a larger bouquet of flowers here, so I think I'll offset it with a smaller one over here and have it climb down the side of the cake a little bit. This would make a perfect birthday cake, fitting actually of any grand occasion. And now that you've mastered the techniques behind making pound cake, from the basic to the beautiful, you can take these ideas to your own kitchen to bake and enjoy.